joining us. I'm Brooke Wagner.
And I'm Dan Maries. Is a new jail needed in Pima County or not? That's a question county leaders are grappling with right now. And if they decide to build the new jail, will voters pass a tax to pay for it?
13 News reporter Bud Foster shows us where the process stands now on this $350 million question.
We are at a crisis. This is not at an edge where we're about to be in a crisis. Today, we are in a crisis.
That crisis at the Pima County Jail is not because it is severely overcrowded, but because it is falling apart. And because when it was built more than 40 years ago, it was not built to handle the many types of issues jails face today, adequate health care being one of them.
They need to get medications. If they need medications, which many of our inmates do need some kind of medication, they must have those provided. All of that has to be seen to by the taxpayers, by the people.
But whether the people will agree may only be known at the ballot box, which is why Pima County is watching Cochise County very closely. Cochise will be asking voters next month whether they're willing to pay a half-cent sales tax to replace their 40-year-old jail.
I think we can look to them as an example. I think County Administrator Lesher is watching very closely what happens in Cochise County, as we all are.
So the county has three choices: repair the jail, impose a half-cent sales tax, or go to the voters to ask for a jail district, much like Maricopa County has, which brings in more than $150 million a year for jail improvements countywide. It's all expensive, but the price of repairing is near the cost of new.
The flooding, the mold, the deterioration of the facility, the infrastructure itself is irreparable.
It's that infrastructure which may be a contributing factor in the high number of inmate deaths at the jail, one of the highest rates in the country. Whether a new jail will lower the death rate is debatable.
We have a very concerning high jail death rate, and that's something that we should not be proud of, and that I believe this will in part help with if this is something that the people of the county want to move forward with.
The county has set up a commission with former police, sheriffs, and community members, which will advise the board on which way to go. The only guarantee is that things can't remain the same. I'm Bud Foster, 13 News.
Today, Arizona Governor gave